This month we had 5 titles. Again, they were One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest, Loki, the complete second season, The Long Walk, Return to Silent Hill, and 28 years later, The Bone Temple. What is up, my party people? Circuitron here, and we are back at it again with another 4K physical media haul and unboxing video. This go round, we will be covering 5 more titles, which are as follows: One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest, Loki, the complete second season, The Long Walk, Return to Silent Hill, and 28 years later, The Bone Temple. If you guys haven't watched one of these videos before, basically we just take these 4K steelbooks or non-steelbooks, whatever the media is, and we open it up. We take a look at the art, we take a look at any extras that are included with them, and just give people my first impressions about the packaging and the art within. So without any further ado, let's jump right into this and open these 5 titles. All right, first off, we have got One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest. I'm pretty sure that's how you say it, but who knows. I have actually never watched this movie. I've heard it's really, really good. I really liked the art on the steelbook, so kind of sight unseen, I bought this one, and we're going to give it a watch one of these days. But let's open it up and see what it looks like on the inside. Sometimes some of my best purchases I've ever had are the ones that are sight unseen, where I just buy the movie before I have seen it. All right, there it goes. Gotta love that shrink wrap. All right, so to start out, as usual, we've got our J card. Just with some art from the stills from the film. Their typical J card tells you a little blurb about the movie on the back. We have the front of the steelbook, the spine, and the back of the steelbook. I like the art. It's pretty simple, but it's just, I don't know what it is about the art. I really, really enjoy it on this one. I think it's just because it doesn't use a ton of colors, but it gets, I think, gets the point across. And then we've got, so the disc is nothing special. It's an orange disc with silver text, which is transparent. You can see through it. Look at that. You can see right behind me. Naturally, we have our digital code as well. And then we have the inside, which, again, I don't know a whole lot about the film. I know the basic gist of it. So I'm assuming that's one of the more famous scenes from the movie. All in all, not a super impressive, amazing steelbook, but again, I really, really like the key art. Again, I've never seen this movie, but I'm assuming he's trapped in like a insane asylum or mental asylum or something like that. So this is kind of showing like he's stuck in a cage. But I guess that remains to be seen. I might not have any idea what I'm talking about. But that is One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest. Alrighty, next up we have Loki, the complete second season. I meant to get this one way back when it came out. I think it's been a couple years now. I have the first season on 4K Blu-ray Steelbook. I have never seen Loki either. It's one of those that's on my list. I know I'm going to love it. I love a lot of the Marvel stuff. But I've never, ever seen Loki. I have friends that tell me I really need to watch it. My girlfriend's telling me I really need to watch it. So I definitely need to get to it and actually watch this series. But I couldn't help getting it because the case is amazing. So naturally, we have the J card to start with. A little different than most J cards. It wraps around on the bottom instead of going over the top. And then we've got the back there. Again, nothing super special, but it gets the point across. It shows what special features there are. Has the little blurb on the back about it. And then we've got the steelbook itself. So there is the front of it. There is our spine. And there is the back of the steelbook. Really, really, really beautiful steelbook. I'm really a big fan of how beautiful this steelbook really is. Very colorful, very vibrant, very vibey. And then on the inside, we actually have some bonuses. So I'm not going to open them quite yet, but there's looks like some stills from the show. Looks like there might be like 3 of them in there. But yeah, we've got some extra art packed in. And then the discs, again, nothing super special. A little bit better than the last one, but again, they're just solid color. But they do have some special printing on them too. So silver translucent text, green discs. That's disc 1. That is disc 2. And then we have the art on the inside. Again, no idea what the context of the scene is or what's going on in it. I eventually will find out when I get around to watching the dang show, but who knows when that will be. But that is Loki, the complete second season. Very beautiful steelbook I can add to my collection. I'm super excited to put it alongside season 1. And now, maybe since I have both of them, I'll make it a point to sit down and watch the show one of these days. But who knows? We have this wonderful, wonderful habit where I don't watch what I buy half of the time. What a concept, right? That is Loki, the complete second season. Okay, so next up we have The Long Walk. This one is another movie I have not seen. I have had it recommended by a couple friends. I looked at reviews. The movie looked really interesting to me. It's based off of a Stephen King novel. So I just kind of bought it, sight unseen. Had a really good deal on Amazon, so I couldn't pass it up. When I saw the pre-order come up, it was really, really cheap. So I said screw it and pre-ordered it. But let's see what this one looks like, shall we? Alright, so this one actually comes with a slipcover. Oh, it's very tight too. Here, we're gonna have to, there we go. So there's a slipcover. As you can see, the front of the slipcover is the reflection in his sunglasses, which is pretty neat. And then the back is, again, in place of a J card, is the slipcover. It just has scenes from the movie, explanation on what the movie's about, all that good stuff. And then we have got the front of the steelbook, the side, the spine, and the back with some dog tags. So that's what the exterior of it looks like. Interior, kind of typical here. We've got a digital code as usual. And then this one actually has some art on it. So looks like it's basically the same. So we've got the 4K disc here. Some sneakers, some bloodied sneakers. You see the blood on it there. And here is the Blu-ray. I believe it's a different pair of sneakers, but it's also just some bloodied sneakers. And then finally, we have... Oh, my cat wants up. Come on, bud. Then we've got the inside of the steelbook. The tank behind them, with them all doing the long walk. This is one I do definitely look forward to watching at some point as well. God knows when I'll watch it. But the previews looked really good. I've heard some good things from friends. So this is definitely one I'm glad to add to my collection. Plus, you can't go wrong with Stephen King. I love movies based on his novels. And this is, I believe, one of his newer novels. Don't quote me on that one, but I've definitely never read this. But the concept seemed pretty interesting. So that is The Long Walk. Put this back in here. And slide this back on. This is a little bit of a tight fit. Looks like it got somewhat warped during shipping, but that's okay. And there we are. The Long Walk. Okay, so next up we've got one that I'm very excited for. I don't know if I should be. I've heard some things back and forth about the movie. My good friend Ghost Traveler 01, if you guys have ever been on my Twitch channel, he went and saw the movie and said it was not very good. Oh, here, I guess we don't want to take the slip cover off. So we have got Return to Silent Hill. I love Silent Hill 2. Amazing game. I've played the original. I've played the remake. And then here's the back. We've got Pyramid Head up here in the corner. We've got those dang freaking nurses that haunted me so much in the video game. And then we have got the main steelbook. Let's take it out of the plastic so we can actually see the inside, shall we? There we go. A little bit harder plastic than the others. Alright, so we have got the front of the steelbook. Cannot for the life of me remember the girl's name, so, well, whoops. I guess I'm not that big of a fan. There's the spine. And there's the exterior, the back. She's got the strip club there, Heaven's Night. Alright, and then the discs. Discs are lame. Okay, so we actually have a nice little bonus in here. We've got a holographic, I forget what these are called, lenticular card or whatever, but it switches when you move it back and forth. That's pretty neat. Love Pyramid Head, love the character design. He's pretty iconic in Silent Hill. And then we have got the discs. Pretty lame discs. So, if I can get this one out without breaking it, it's the big thing. Trying to get it out. There we go. So here we have the Blu-ray. Just typical gray disc. Nothing special about it whatsoever. And then we have the 4K. Again, just a gray disc with silver text. Really nothing special about it at all. I was hoping this one would have some art on it. But hey, we're here for the media, not for the discs that we barely see to be that pretty. That's just a bonus when they are. And then again, on the inside, we have got more Pyramid Head. Because you can never have enough Pyramid Head. Kind of hard. That one's picking up a few reflections. It's harder to see. It's a little dark on the inside. But that... Oh, no. Oh, we're going out of focus. That is Return to Silent Hill. I'm excited to check out the movie at some point. But, guys, I'm out of focus. I'm a little woozy. There it is. Return to Silent Hill. I'm excited to try to give it a watch and see how it is, but I've just heard a lot of meh things about it. It's an okay film on its own, but when you're comparing it to the greatness that is Silent Hill 2, it just doesn't quite match up. And there it is. Return to Silent Hill. All right, last but not least is the one that I am the most excited for, which is why we saved it for the end of the video. But we have got 28 years later, The Bone Temple. I really, really enjoyed 28 Years Later. Was a huge, huge fan of the film. Meant to go and see this one in theaters when it came out back in January, but just never got to the theater, unfortunately. I just never had time to get there and watch it. So, again, sight unseen, we bought it. I still have not seen it on Netflix. I believe it got added to Netflix as well. But I'm very, very excited to add the Steelbook to my collection. I loved the first movie, 28 Days Later, and haven't seen Weeks, and loved 28 Years Later. So I'm hoping this one is a worthy follow-up. Same thing, this one, we've got our J card, as usual. This one also wraps around the bottom instead of the top of the disc. I love Ralph Fiennes. A lot of you guys may know him best as Voldemort in the Harry Potter movies. I said the name. And then we have got the Steelbook proper. So there is the front. There is the spine. And there is the back. Again, just beautiful iconography. The biohazard sign. And alright, we have a disc that actually has art on it. Surprisingly, this is only a 4K Ultra HD disc. There is no Blu-ray in this one. But there's our disc. Got some art from a scene in the movie. And then there is the inside of the Steelbook case. Again, haven't seen this one, not sure what it's all about, but I have some guesses as to what's going on in the scenes. But yeah, beautiful steelbook. I don't think I like this one as much as I liked 28 Years Later steelbook. I'll flash it on the screen, but that was a beautiful one. That's one of my favorite ones I added to my collection. Super simple, but just a beautiful steelbook I added to my collection. But I'm excited to watch this one as well. And last but not least, that was 28 Years Later, The Bone Temple. All right, and with that is the end of another product unboxing video. This month we had 5 titles. Again, they were One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest, Loki, the complete second season, The Long Walk, Return to Silent Hill, and 28 Years Later, The Bone Temple. I'm definitely excited to watch these. I have actually not seen any of these movies, so there will be a lot of content for me to consume at some point, but the way I go through things, I'll see them in like a year. Ha ha ha. Yeah, that's about how it goes. That being said, though, guys, thank you so much for being here and hanging out with me, watching me just unbox and geek out about some of my pickups that I get. I love collecting physical media. As you can see behind me, I love having that tangible media in my hands. If you enjoyed this video and you enjoy this channel, please consider subscribing. It does help me out to spread the word and to spread to more people so we can nerd out and talk about physical media more. Please like this video if you enjoyed it and comment down below. Tell me what your favorite title was from this haul. Tell me what your favorite collector's items are in your collection. Let's just have a nice dialogue, hang out, vibe, and talk about physical media. One more time, guys, thank you so much for being here. I love you all. My cat, Jeeves, says bye-bye to everybody. Say bye, Jeeves. He's very upset right now. But until next video, guys, that is it. Peace.